Hey, brother from the third stone here. How you guys doing today? It is May the 11th, 2023. Yes, and I just came back from the senior citizen place and they had a cooking class. So we made salads because it's a warm day down here. It's about 80 degrees. But I am here basically to talk about this article that I got this morning, which is about a month old now, but 10 things no one tells you about early retirement. The 10 things. And I've experienced some of these things while I was or have been retired since 61. So let's get it. The first thing should concern yourself with being retired is healthcare expense. Now, if you retire at 62, you have a 3-year gap between 62 and 65. And that's when Medicare will kick in, or you'll have to sign up for Medicare. Matter of fact, I just contacted my my old job, which is a county job, and I'm still getting my insurance from them, but they will send out paperwork automatically to for Medicare and Medicaid. But remember, you have to sign up for it. I didn't even know that myself, and it was like I thought my program will take care of that for the rest of my life, and it will, but it will become secondary. So basically, Medicare will be your primary healthcare provider. Also, number 2, tapping into your nest egg can be costly. Now, if you haven't saved any money for retirement, may not apply to you, but if you have, if you tap into your IRA or your 457 or your 401k plans prior to 59 and a half, they will charge you a hefty fee. Let's say you want to take out $20,000 or $20,000. You will have to pay taxes and penalties about $5,000. So that's leaving you with $15K. So remember, if you take out money out of your nest egg early for 459 and a half, it could cost you. And sacrifice the power of your compounding interest. If you do have something that compounds, jump on it. Okay, because you need to save up some money to retire if you do not have a pension. So make sure you have a compounding interest rate. Number 4, you may have a long life ahead of you. Now, it says in the article, and this is a fact, that you may live an additional 20 to 25 years. So if you retire at 55, you may live to 80. And so that's 25 years of expenses that you will have to use. Some people live into the 90s. So you're looking at between 25 and 35 years of age. 30 years of time that you're going to need to worry about. Okay, so keep that in mind. Save for a long time in retirement, at least 25 years. There's a guy on YouTube now that he retired early with 500K. His name is Dwayne, and he's talking about how he's doing it. And 500,000 is a good target to get, but you have to remember Social Security. You have that, and if you don't have a pension, that 500,000 could evaporate quickly. You're going to spend more money than you think. This is number 5. You're going to spend more money than you think. Right now, like I said, I've been retired for 3 years, and you want things to do. You'll be going out there. You're doing this and doing that. You're going to eat. You're finding places to hang out. I just hung out a little while ago. It costs you money. If you're into cigars, yes, it's going to cost you money. If you're into going to different places, like the big thing down here is Golden Corral. So you're going to use that money up. Or if you're going out to the Virginia Beach area, you're going to spend money at the boardwalk. You're always going to be spending money. So every Saturday you're doing something. Every day you're doing something too, because you're trying to find ways to fill up that void of time. Remember, number 6, housing expenses do not end at retirement. So if you still have a mortgage, you have to factor that in. Mortgages, when you buy a house, and I bought my house late at 37 years of age or 38 years of age, 30 years to pay it off. It's, what is it? I'll be 68. So I'm going to still be paying on the house up north. So remember that. So it is imperative that you try to pay it off early, or if you can, make sure that you have money to pay off the house or downsize. Now, number 7, extra income. That may be hard to come by, because even after you retire, and you have money coming in via Social Security, and you want that extra spending capital, that may be hard for you because you worked, 25, 30 years at a place, and you're ready to not you're not feeling another job. You're not feeling another part of you where you're giving up your flexibility, where you're giving up time, because that's what you worked for all these years, 30 years, 25 years. You worked to get that time so you can do what you want to do. Go on trips, travel, anything like that, day trips. So you may not want to do that unless you have to do that. And then you have to remember that ageism is an issue out here. Even though it's against the law, people are still like, oh, well, he ain't gonna listen to nobody. He's 60 some odd years old. He gonna think he know everything. Blah, 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 blah. That's how people think. It's unfortunate, but that's how people think. Not thinking that people who are retired may just want to have the camaraderie with other people. They may pass off knowledge to the workers that are younger than them on that staff, whether it be at Starbucks, whether it be at Home Depot, wherever place you're going to work, because you're not going to want a taxing job. I know I don't. I do not want to work in another politically charged office, anything of that nature. So I want something that's not going to be, taxing on the brain and on the spirit. Okay, but you have to remember that it's going to be hard to find that because of the age factor. You're going to have a lot of time to kill. Number 8, a lot of time to kill. So that 40-hour work week or that 35-hour work week that you had, that's going to be a void. So that time that you, during the day, like me now, it's like 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1:30. So I'm doing my video right now. So I just got back from the place, the center, and now I have more time to do what I like to do, which is informing you guys of what you need to do in retirement and what to look forward to. You need to make new friends, because your old friends, I mentioned this before in my other videos, will fall by the wayside, or they'll still be working. So now you have to create a whole new circle of friends. And that's that was my thought when I joined the senior citizen community down here, was to make new friends. It's going to be hard because your brain is going to tell you that you are still 25 years old, but your body's going to say, no, don't even try to do that. You're going to die. So don't let your mind tell you that you can do these things, because your body is forever changing. It's the soul, it's your ghost that will be, how should I say, in the present moment. So make new friends. And if you're a couple, this is number 10. It's going to be tough because usually at this portion in your life, things are changing. Your kids are grown and what have you. So there may be a rough patch in your marital bliss. You may not get along. And this is a real thing. You may separate, or you may get a divorce. So, and it's hard because now you're at home. The retired person is at home all day, or you're both at home, which may be a formula for a disaster. And so, because you might be getting on each other's nerves, you might, you were raising kids all this time, you were doing your thing, and now all of a sudden now you have each other to concentrate on. And that may have been neglected throughout the years without you even knowing it. So that is the 10 things that this AARP article has told or has told me, and I am passing it on to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me if you dig it, comment, like it, and subscribe to my channel, Brother from the Third Stone, Tales from the Retirement Zone. Peace.